guys, I'm Pluvia Aeterna and welcome to a new video on Bannerlord Launcher Fix. This is more like a tutorial on how to stop the new mods you install in the Bannerlord Launcher, how you stop them from crashing your game. So I saw you guys have lots of problems on. Some of you have problems with some mods on this video right here, where I showed you how to install the mods when the native launcher doesn't work. So I'll show you now how to troubleshoot the mods that crash your game, so they don't crash your game anymore and you can still play them. So as I said, there's no video on YouTube on this, so I'll do it. So what you do is, like, you install mods normally, the latest versions of the mods. Okay, install the latest versions of the mods in the modules folder, the mods that you want. Be sure to check the requirements tab of the mods you want to install. So let's say I want to install the Colradia expanded kingdoms and I check these requirements tab, and I have to install all these three also for this mod to work. So be sure you install the latest versions and for the mod you want to make work. Some mods may not be compatible with each other, like mods that change the same files. This is common sense. I won't try to list any mods here, but mods that change the same type of items in the game, or troops or whatever, that overwrite the files of each other, they should be incompatible with each other, unless there is a patch for that makes them compatible. But anyhow, that's the reason for the crashing. The other reason is well, I'll show you first. And so you install them, you activate them, okay, and they are in the right order. Also, they have to be in the right order, like these Colradia expanded kingdoms have to put harmony first, Colradia expanded kingdoms lot first here, then the native modules, then Colradia expanded kingdoms, and upper source armory, as it's shown on Nexus mods. But if your mod order doesn't work and it's not shown on Nexus mods, you try to mess them around, put this one first, put this one first, see if there is a bubble info here that says they are incompatible with each other or whatever. Like right now this won't work. This depends on Colradia expanded, so it has to be under it, and save it. That's another reason for crashing. The mod order is bad, or like you put harmony here, it doesn't work. It doesn't say anything, but it says on Nexus it has to be on top of everything else. So another reason for crashing is this mod order. And then there's another reason. So I have all my mods activated and I try to play the game, and we'll see what happens. So I get all these mods that are compatible with each other, that are required to play these Colradia expanded kingdoms. I got the latest versions, I got the mod order right, and still the game will crash, as you'll see when I try to launch it with the mod launcher. So there is another reason for the mod launcher crashes. Now I'll show you how to fix this as well. It takes a little time, but it's worth it if you really want to play some cool mods. So the game tries to load now, and you'll see what happens. Crash, and the game crashed, and I got to crash to desktop. So even though I got these mods right, the required mods to play these Colradia expanded kingdoms, I got them in the right order, and the latest version still it crashes. So what you do right now is you also check Nexus mods info on each mod to be compatible with each other, and so on. You can also check the bug section to see where the problems may lie. But the problem here is that we have a mod or two, or some of them that are crashing the game. So we have to play the game like this, each mod at a time. So you keep the native modules enabled, and then you enable one mod at a time. You save and you play the game. Your mode list has anything conflicts. I actually want to. Okay, I can run the game because those ones are disabled. So yeah, I want to not save mode, normal mode. So right now, if the game is launching and we can get to the campaign, load game, or whatever menu, custom battle menu, then the mod is working. This mod is confirmed to work for the patch you have, because the problem here right now is you have to get the good version, the compatible version of the mod for the patch you have of the game. So this is the third reason for crashing the mod launcher. So if you have a newer patch of the mod and you have an older patch of the game, they might not work with each other. So if you want to have the newest patch of the mod, you have to have the newest patch of the game. So if you have an older patch this sounds confusing. If you have an older patch of the game, like 1.5.8, you have to have an older version of some of the mods, or of the mode that is crashing only, and you can have the newest version of the other mods. Like Harmony, right now I have the newest mod, and I have the 1.5.8 patch, which is an older patch of the game. Sorry. So it worked. Harmony worked. It's confirmed. Now you do the same. You open the launcher again and you enable another mod. You'll see Harmony is confirmed to work. We'll put it first here, and we'll try to load another one that is already expanded, because those are the same mods. The kingdoms load first, and the kingdoms, and I want to load the individual ones first, not big mods like this. But anyhow, let's load the already expanded with the mod order as it was shown on Nexus mods, and see if this works. So you enable another one with the first one enabled, and let's troubleshoot. Let's see if this runs. So you have the newest patch of the game, you get the newest patch of the mods. Simple. You have an older patch of the game, you get an older patch of the mod you want to play if it's crashing only. So that's how you make it work, and I'll show you which one will crash and how I do it right now. So let's wait for it. Okay, we started up with already expanded too. So this mod works as well with Harmony, so not a problem here. And I'll show you what I do when there's a problem. So let's load the launcher again with the mod order as it was shown on YouTube, and let's enable open source Armory, because those three worked. Harmony, already expanded, and let's enable this and see if it works with these two. Play the game, and so on until you see which mod is crashing your game. Pretty easy. Also, if you have like very old versions of the game, like 1.5.6, it's just very good to install the latest. I said mod. If you have if you have an older patch of the game, like 1.5.6, it's good to install the newest patch of the game, because you won't find compatible mods for it, or it's very hard to find. You need to have one of these newest patches of the game so you can play the latest patches of the mods. So it worked with these two. So that leaves the already expanded kingdoms with problems. Let's see if this one has problems, because the other ones don't crash the game. And I left the already expanded kingdoms the last because it depends on these other ones to be enabled, so you have to enable them by requirements for them to be working. Like you cannot enable already expanded kingdoms if you don't have already expanded enabled and harmony and open source harmony, because it works on those, if that makes sense. So I will enable the last one, already expanded kingdoms, load first with the same load order on Nexus save. Well, it gives a little error here. It should disappear now. Okay, it's the right order now, like it is on Nexus, and like it makes sense. So let's try to load the game with all now, and you'll see that now it's crashing. So that leaves already expanded kingdoms with problems. It's crashing the game. Okay, so it crashed the game, and now we know for sure that already expanded kingdoms is the one crashing the game. So this one is the one crashing the game. The other ones work fine, and we confirm this. We disable those that don't work. We save the game, in the mod launcher, I mean, and then we exit. And if we go to already expanded kingdoms files, you can see that version 1.1.2 is updated for 1.5.9, but that means it can work for 1.5.8, but it doesn't, as you can see. So what we do is we go to old files, we find an older version, we click on it, and if it can have a description like this: initial release, mod description, only works with 1.5.8. So this one is confirmed to work with 1.5.8 stable release. Only this and the assets. So you download this, put it in the modules folder, you delete the mod that it was not working, and you load this version, the 1.0.0. okay, you extract it first, then you load it. This is what I mean. So extract it in the modules, and now we go in the launcher again, and it should be updated to this older version of the mod, because I have an older version of the game. I don't have the latest one, so it should be showing right now. Okay, already expanded kingdoms is version 1.0.0. Already expanded kingdoms 1.0.0. The load first and the normal one. Let's move this around so it doesn't give the error. You save it. You have it in the right order. You have all them enabled. You run the game. Not save mod. And this should fix the game too. The mods crashing. So this already expanded kingdoms mod is said updated for 1.5.9, which I don't have. I have 0.5.8, but it doesn't say that it doesn't work, or it doesn't work with 1.5.8, or it only works with 1.5.9. It just said updated for the latest version of the game, which is right now 1.5.9, and yeah, now it works. This is the fix. You just install an older patch of the mod that you want to play, and maybe it also says for the patch of the game you have, which is an older one if you have an older one. And if those mods, another reason for crashing your game is you have to start a new campaign, like on already expanded kingdoms and already expanded maybe. So you start a new game, you download save games because that will crash your game too. On some of the mods you have to read on Nexus mods if it's required to start a new game. So I already started a new campaign on these already expanded kingdoms, and this is the load file. This is the mod order with version 1.0.0. Also, before you do all this, please back up your save files in an archive on your computer or on Google Drive or other cloud services like Dropbox, because messing with mods like this can mess your saves, so be careful. I'll not be held accountable for that. I should have told you at the start of the video, but forgot it. So right now you can see the game works with already expanded kingdoms too on patch 1.5.8. You can see all those kingdoms. So yeah, this is how you fix the mods not loading or crashing your game or whatever. So for this mod, start a new game, otherwise it will still crash. So there are like 4 or 5 reasons why your game can crash. Also low memory or low VRAM on your GPU, but that's another story. Those roads are so cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Why my game is so laggy? Okay, so if this works for you, tell me in the comments, give me a like and subscribe, because more videos like this will come soon on Bannerlord. And tell me if this helped you or not, and if you have any other questions about the mod launcher that I can help you with, please also tell me in the comments. I'm Pluvia Aeterna and I'm out. See you guys next time. Bye bye.